Assalamu alaikum, Juma Mubarakah. Welcome to the Juma Reflection. Inshallah, your second week of classes is going well. You all are reclaiming your campus, your community, your friends. You're making new friends. And I hope that everything is going well, inshallah. Please know that I pray and make du'as for all of you. In this new reality, keeping friendships and making friendships is very challenging because we do not have this in-person contact. I wanted to remind us of the concept of forgiveness, maghfirah, that exists in Islam and is encouraged for all Muslims to remember in our daily interactions with each other. At this challenging time of being far away, apart from each other, and we cannot replace a lot of communication with, a hug, a smile. It is very important to remember that on the other side of that screen is a human being, is a person with another set of challenges. And we really should think of each other with a lot of mercy and forgiveness at this time. We as Muslims, in our prayers to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, seek for forgiveness and mercy. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is called the merciful, the most forgiving, Al-Rahman, Al-Rahim, throughout the Quran. And in our prayers, we want forgiveness, we want mercy. When we interact with each other, we have a lot of expectation from another person. And we have a lot of excuses for ourselves why we cannot give that extra time for another person, extra smile, extra message. I wanted to remind us of the story of the Battle of Uhud. There are actually multiple stories about Prophet Muhammad and his interactions with other people in the most challenging situations. So during that battle that I mentioned, Prophet Muhammad asked his army to be very patient and to be very vigilant and not to leave the camp even if they see some manifestation of victory. So basically, he just asked them to sit still and not to run around and just follow his command. However, most of the soldiers, when they saw that they were winning the battle, they left their spaces and just ran into the field and started celebrating. And the enemy regained its position and actually won that battle. The battle resulted in the loss of many lives, in the loss of many commanders, and in the loss of the family members of Prophet Muhammad. So in Surah Al-Imran, Prophet Muhammad was asked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to deal with all of those people who violated the command, the agreement, with a lot of forgiveness and mercy. And you can only imagine the pain and difficulty and that challenge that Prophet Muhammad had inside of him in how to forgive something that resulted in so much hardship and so much pain. And yet he listened to the words of God that instructed him to be patient and to pray for those people and with those people, to be gentle with them. Read that surah. And there are multiple situations where Prophet Muhammad had to be extremely forgiving with other people. And we as his ummah are meant to be following his behavior. And I'm not going to give you any details of what to do in any particular situations. Your consciousness will speak for itself. And you have the inspiration from the Quran and from the Hadith of how to deal with other people. And that's where we need to be strong and we need to endure. So it's not just that discomfort that everybody is talking about, wearing masks, social distancing, not being able to go places. That is the challenge of the time. The challenge of the time is to stay human, is to stay faithful in the sense that we follow the guidance of our religion of how to deal with one another. With that said, please know that I ask for your forgiveness for any mistake or transgression that I make. And I forgive you all for all of the mistakes that you might be making, and that we are together in going through this experience. And please know that we are the community. And please stay in touch and have a good weekend. Have a good week. And I'll see you back, inshallah, next week for another Jummah reflection. And please accept my prayers and du'as. Jummah Mubarakah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah.